Well, hello, my name's Tim. Welcome to Double K Home Projects. Well, today we did our watering this morning, and now we're getting ready to do a little trimming on these bushes and pick out all these weeds out of these rocks. We've got a lot of cleanup to do before winter hits. I've got some old brush trees, hackberry or something growing up there in the bushes, so I got to get that cleaned out. Let's start by doing this. Trying to get it cleaned up a little bit here. Gosh, a lot of weeds. Lots of weeds. I planted these bushes from little roots, little bitty twigs that came up. And I just transplanted them and got them growing. Okay, I want this a little bit more. Okay. This thing, where are you coming from? you short like me. Boys. Ooh. Okay. Well, stand back and look at that for a minute. Yeah, it looks a little off up here at the top. Yeah, that looks. That's looking better. Yeah. Now it's a little high here. Okay, yeah, I can see that better now. See how that looks now. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. All right, I think that's all I'm going to trim on the bushes. I do need to cut this thing up a little more. Little junk tree. All right. Yeah, I do need to kind of go down the bottom a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go back and start cleaning up. Now what we got to do at the same time is get these weeds pulled out of here as good as we can. Got a ton of weeds in here. All these weeds are down in my rock. I'll get a better angle here for you in a second. Hard to pick this stuff out of the rocks. Won't be able to get it all. You get a lot of it. Okay. These weeds are growing through the landscape fabric. Or they're growing right on top of it. They're not too awful hard to pull. Just got to get a hold of them. This technically isn't my side. It's the church's side. But I'm the one that put these rocks in. So I feel obligated to clean it up and take care of it. Just starting down here, I've got to work my way to the backyard. A lot of work to do. Well, it's looking better over here. A little. Hard to get out right here on the edge. Lots of weeds. The weeds grew well this year. They sure did. It's one of them less desirable jobs. Well, it's unbelievable how many weeds came up in this stuff. All right, let's try to clean some of this up here. At least the bigger pieces. Kind of hard to pick these leaves out of these rocks. About picking up the rocks too. About as much as I can get up. All right. Got that little job complete. Now on to the next thing. All right, well, today we are getting ready to continue on our bush trimming job. And we'll get this section trimmed. I'm going to do this section here. I've got a whole back section to do, but I'm not going to do that today. We're going to just try to get this section done. dead branches in here. Get out of there. That branch there is really, They take it out, but it's not doing well. These old bushes, I really need to probably start replanting something in here because they're getting so thin and old. They're not looking very good. Might just go back and try to replant new ones, and then eventually cut these old ones out. Let's see what that looks like back here. Well, it looks like it caves in right there. We're gonna have to go straight like this. Looking good right here. Huh. Take a look at that real fast here. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Sunk in right there, but it's sunk in right here. That's because I cut that one piece out that was a mess. It'll grow back. See what that looks like. It looks pretty good. Okay. I think that looks pretty good actually. Down through there. All right. I've got to get up on top here in a minute with my ladder. I think I'll start down at this other end and work my way this way. Try to anyway. I almost go just a little too far each time. I'm going to get ahead of myself here. Look here, about right there. Okay, need to come down around that front a little bit more. Whew. Out of the way a little bit. That'll be it for this side, I do believe. All right, we are getting ready to do the other side now here. It is really, these bushes are really getting bad. They're thinning out so bad. I'm gonna have to get some new ones planted probably to take the place of these. So anyway, let's get started here. We'll go down this side first. All right. So there we've got that done. Now I'm going to go along the top here and clean that up there. Get up here and get this. Next year I may see what we can do. This is privet hedge up here, and then in the back I've got I'm trying to think. It escapes my mind. I can't think of what those are. I planted them. Okay, I'll think of it here in a minute. Those back there are forsythia. Okay. Gosh, I can't think. Forsythia. Stand back and look at it for a second. All right, well, that looks way better. Even though it is dying and coming out, it looks better trimmed up. So, well, what do we got here? Ha! Got a walnut jammed. There's not a walnut tree around here. Got a walnut jammed up in there. Some little squirrel got up in there. A walnut. Well, hey, I think this is where I'm going to end the video today. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification bell on your way out. Hey, subscribe to the channel so you can get updates and see some new content coming along. So with that said, I will see you in the next video. Bye.